Hello, hello. Happy Saturday to you. Saturday afternoon, actually, almost 11:52. Yeah, close enough. So, hope you all are doing well. Um, it's it's a kind of a cool-ish day out after all the rain we had last night. It was actually raining mm, more than half the time while I was streaming last night. I just couldn't hear it because I had the headphones on. And minimize that. Sorry, I'm just doing some promo here real quick. Um, all right. Um, there it is. Sorry, I was just reading something else while I was doing this. Bad. I've already got everything all set up. I actually set it up before I left. Went and got some breakfast this morning, so should be pretty quick. All right. I'll bring up the screen here. Flight sim. All right. You see what we're doing? Tampa to Luis Munoz Marin International in San Juan. When I set it up, it was rainy in Tampa, but I don't know if it's raining anymore. It is currently, it says broken clouds, 21.1 Celsius. Winds are 180 at 13. Still kind of a heavy wind. 10-mile visibility, ceiling of 9,500 feet. A few clouds, 1,200, scattered at 5,500, broken at 9,500, also broken at 13,000. Let's see, few 012. That's 1,200. Scattered at 5,500. Broken at 9,500. Broken at 13,000. 2119. Sure what that is. The altimeter is 2988, which is what you see right here. I don't know what the other things mean. So, we should be starting at gate 73. We're going to go ahead and hit the fly button. So, yeah, see? Daniel, I had no idea you had even been shot last night until they said there was an officer down. And then... Oh. Hold on a second. All right, so... Oh, it's a retro. kind of like this for a screenshot. I want to go back to that. See if it'll give you that one again. There we go. I'm gonna BRB it and create a thumbnail for the video for the stream for this. Okay. Real quick. Sorry. This is terrible streaming etiquette, I guess. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, really? All right, file. Yeah, file. All right. Go back here. Sorry, this is. Okay. Actually, it's not rainy. We're gonna make it sunny. All right, save. There we go. So now, there we go. Went ready to fly. All right, cold and dark, A320. Get our checklist. Let's do the thing.
Tampa clearance delivery Delta 1522 IFR to San Juan ready to copy.
Delta 1522 is cleared to San Juan Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19er right, climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
7,000.
Departure frequency is 118.8 squawk 5175.
Delta 1522 cleared to San Juan Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 19er right, climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 118.8 squawk 5175.
Delta 1522 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.35. Good day.
Go ahead and... Oh, we don't need that one yet. On, that one's on. All right, we'll set our flaps. down to our flight plan page. External. We're gonna go. Nope. Back to clearance.
Tampa ground Delta 1522 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Delta 1522 taxi to and hold short of runway 19 right via taxiway Victor Alpha Whiskey Whiskey 8. Contact tower on 119.5 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 19 right via taxiway Victor Alpha Whiskey Whiskey 8 Delta 1522.
Alright, now we do ground services. Now we'll request
Tampa
a pushback.
ground Delta 1522 requesting pushback.
Delta 1522 pushback request accepted.
Tampa ground Delta 1522 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Delta 1522, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Tampa ground Delta 1522 requesting the end of pushback.
Delta 1522 request to end pushback received.
All right.
Tampa ground Southwest 507 requesting pushback. Southwest 507 pushback request accepted.
Southwest 507 gonna try to beat us to the runway. Making you want to fly again? Well, come on, Brad. You should go flying again.
Tampa ground Southwest Tree 256 taxi to the gate. Southwest Tree 256 taxi to gate 8 tree using taxiway Whiskey 4 Victor 2 Yankee.
What's your favorite plane to fly, Brad? Like the big planes, or you like the private jets or prop planes?
Taxiing to gate 8 tree via taxiway Whiskey 4 Victor 2 Yankee Southwest Tree 256.
You gotta try to beat Southwest to the runway here. We should have done Spirit Airlines. What we should have done. Navigation. Oh, your Navigraph subscription expired.
The end of pushback.
All your serious flying has been on the 738.
To end pushback received.
I was talking with someone last night in my stream who is doing a rating type rating
Tampa ground
on that.
Southwest 507 with India ready to taxi IFR.
It's going to be flying for
Southwest 507
Ryanair.
taxi to and hold short of runway 19 right via taxiway Victor Tree Whiskey 8.
I love the
Contact tower
737s.
on 119.5 when ready.
But I've really gotten good at the Airbus, the A320, so this is what I tend to fly these days.
Taxi to and hold short runway 19 right using taxiway Victor Tree Whiskey 8 Southwest 507.
And see, I don't... Do you use VATSIM too when you fly? Because I'm just not confident enough in my abilities to use VATSIM. And 747s, wow. Braver than me. What I need to do is just start flying the 747. You need to learn the Airbus. This is... I gotta be honest. Obviously, I'm not a pilot, but I've kind of just learned this on my own. You have used VATSIM, but only a handful of times, yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't even be confident enough to go into VATSIM at St. Louis ground when Jeff's doing ground control at St. Louis. That's how little confidence I would have, because I'd have to have something like Navigraph, like you said, to, read the taxi, what is it, the ground charts and stuff like that. I don't know how to read any of that stuff. It's the whole old dog, new tricks kind of thing. I've got better at landing, though. Turn our runway left.
Southwest 507, hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on the taxiway.
That's right, Southwest. You better recognize.
Southwest
Chat tells you
507,
the Airbus
taxi.
is easier to learn than the Boeing, so
Southwest
sure, start at some point.
507,
You should.
hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on the taxiway.
Yeah, Jeff control you once.
Southwest 507, continue taxi. Southwest 507, hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on the taxiway. Southwest 507, continue taxi. Roger, Southwest 507.
Yeah, there is a brisk wind here in Tampa today. I think it was 18 knots.
Southwest 507, hold position.
Or 20
Caution
knots.
the Airbus A20N on the taxiway.
It was a brisk wind.
Southwest 507, continue taxi. Southwest 507, hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on the taxiway.
I don't know why we're going all the way down here.
Southwest 507, continue taxi.
I can take this plane off in 6,000 feet. Or thereabouts.
Roger.
Tampa Tower Delta 1522 at runway 19 right ready for departure IFR to San Juan.
Delta 1522 altimeter 29.86 wind 186 at 9er. Cleared for takeoff runway 19 right.
Cleared for takeoff
All
runway
right.
19 right Delta 1522.
Use default A320 or this is, I think it's the default one. Now I do it may be the fly-by-wire one. Because I've got, in order to have all my liveries, I got to have fly-by-wire running. So I guess that doesn't really mean anything, but let's go. Here we go. Next stop, San Juan. Yeah, once you learn how to figure out the autopilot stuff, you're golden. 120, 140, 160. Let's go. Rotate. Oh, you know what I didn't do?
Delta 1522, contact Tampa departure on 118.8. Good day. Tampa Tower Southwest 507 at runway 19 right, ready for departure IFR to Manchester. Southwest 507, line up and wait.
118.8 Delta 1522.
Right.
Goodbye. Tampa departure Delta 1522 is at 1,600 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Delta 1522, Tampa departure altimeter 29.86 radar contact. Continue to MRLIN.
Yeah, I love a good free airplane. Well, technically it wasn't free, I guess, because I did pay for the deluxe version of the sim, but man, I love it. This is the most I've ever played a flight sim. I guess I played a lot of FSX, but this is the most I've ever played a flight sim, I believe. Turn our runway light off. We'll turn our taxi light off.
Delta 1522, climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet, Delta 1522.
I'm trying to get into the habit of not clicking and rolling the mouse. I'm trying to go and zoom in and do dials manually. This is a 1,000-mile trip today. Actually over 1,000. I think it was like 1,052, 1,062, something like that. It's a long flight today. It's like 2.5 hours. So there will be beverage service today, so if you have a particular beverage you'd like, Brad, just let me know and I'll hook you up.
Delta 1522, contact Miami Center on 132.35. Good day.
12335 Delta
132.35 Delta 1522.
1522. I
Goodbye.
forget what the flight number was. I used to play a lot.
Miami Center Delta
starting with flight
1522
sim
is passing
98. Wow.
8,500
Yeah,
feet,
serious.
climbing 17,000 feet.
Until the past year went hard.
Delta
Yeah.
1522, Miami Center altimeter 29.87 radar contact.
29.87.
29.87.
2987.
Delta 1522, contact Miami Center on 134.55.
3455 Delta 1522.
Going to 134.55
Yeah, I need to
Delta 1522. Miami Center Delta 1522 is passing 10,200 feet, climbing 17,000 feet.
Delta 1522 Miami Center altimeter 29.86 radar contact. Continue to MRLIN.
What was I gonna say? I need to buy a 737. Is what I need to do. And just learn how to fly it. Although I do have the 787-10, you know, the Dreamliner, and then the 747. So I've been trying the 787. I'm just not very good at it. The PMDG is great. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I know they've got a 600, a 700, and an 800, right? Maybe an 8 max. Yep, they've got a lot. They just have the 800 and the variants of that. I think there was a...
Delta 1522 climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 Delta 1522.
Can't see it. I can't see it.
Generic Tree Hotel Alpha climb and maintain flight level 190. Servicios Integrals 138 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
I think they actually, not PMDG, but Boeing had a 7 max and an 8 max at one time.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Servicios Integrals 138. Servicios Integrals 138 descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Servicios Integrals 138. Servicios Integrals 138, you are 26 miles east. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 19er left approach. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 19er left approach. Servicios Integrals 138.
Beyond ATC? What's that? I haven't heard of that. Is that gonna... Obviously, it's gonna be better than
Delta
the...
1522 climb and maintain flight level 290.
290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 Delta 1522.
Alright, we can also crank up the speed here. What is it doing?
Servicios Integrals 138 contact. Tampa approach on 118.15. Good day. Generic Tree Hotel Alpha contact Jack.
Why is it doing this?
On 133.325. Good day.
So this is what it's been doing. See this? Where it just kind of decides it wants to go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Goodbye.
Really fancy, sophisticated ATC program for flight sim. Okay. All right. I don't know why this plane has decided it wants to do this all of a sudden.
Vicios integrals 138 climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
You've experienced that. Part of the reason why you've avoided Airbus. Can't afford to pay where one. I don't understand it. It's done that to me several times, but usually it does it around 32 to 34,000. So what I've been doing is they'll send me up to 39. They'll tell me to go to 39,000, and then I'll stop at 34, level off, and then continue to climb.
Generic 1 tree might climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
There we go. See, this seems to solve it. Maybe.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Generic 1 tree Mike. Delta 1522 contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good
Super
day.
bizarre. No idea why. I don't know why it does that either. So.
Going to 127.2 Delta 152.
What I had been doing was calling the tower and
Miami
saying,
Center,
"Hey,
Delta
can I
1522 is at
have
flight level 260,
flight level
landing flight
340?"
level
And they'll say
290.
yes. I'll get to 340, fly there for about a minute, and then ask them for
Continue to MRLIS.
the level they asked me for to
JetBlue
begin with.
22 climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Delta 1522 climb and maintain flight level 390.
390. Let's see if it'll.
Climb and maintain flight level 390 Delta 1522.
Let's see if it'll climb all the way to 390, or if I'm gonna have to stop it at 340.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. JetBlue 22. JetBlue 22 descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. JetBlue 22.
I want this thing to.
JetBlue 22 contact Miami Center on 132.25. Good day.
Why is the
132.25 JetBlue 22. Goodbye.
Why is it not? I can't tell if it's the. And it's on auto throttle. Or I guess our ground speed is. I can't tell if it's. Yeah, it's gonna do the thing again. Oh my goodness. Can we please not do this? I don't understand. Can we get to 33,000? Maybe.
Miami Center Frontier Flight 1578 is passing 14,000 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Frontier Flight 1578 Miami Center altimeter 29.89 radar contact. Continue to BBDOL.
Alright, I think it's gonna do it now.
Frontier Flight 1578 climb and maintain Delta 1522, contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day.
I guess it's gonna do the thing again, isn't it?
132.45 Delta
I don't get it,
1522.
man. This is so.
Goodbye.
This is just so dumb. I don't.
Miami Center Delta 1522 is at flight level 345 climbing flight level 390.
Delta 1522 Miami Center radar contact. Continue to MRLIN.
We're gonna have to get to 35,000 and stop, and then finish the climb. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I didn't think we were going to be in this much cloud cover. I mean, we're at 35, almost 35,000 feet. Basically, we're at 35,000 feet for all intents and purposes. And I don't think I've ever flown through clouds at this flight level before. That's crazy. Crazy. All right, let's try 39,000 again. It's only another 4,000 feet, and it really doesn't look like it's much better up there. Okay, maybe it is. No? Well, I mean, there's the sun, so... And it's doing the thing again. I don't get it, man. Why is it doing this? Okay, we're breaking through some clouds here. We got some blue sky. Got 1,000 feet to go. Can we just get this last 1,000 feet without going super nuts?
Delta 1522, contact Miami Center on 132.15. Good day.
132.15 Delta 1522. Goodbye. Miami Center Delta 1522 is passing flight level 390, climbing flight level 390.
We must be... Oh, wow, we're almost down to...
Delta 1522 Miami Center radar. Contact continue to MRLIN.
Oh, I didn't realize we were... Okay, so we're going to fly right over West Palm Beach, right there. BBI. LNA, what is that one? Palm Beach County Park. Okay. Then you
overspeed.
overspeed. Okay.
Overspeed.
Calm your tits.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Our ground speed 543 knots. There you go.
American 491, descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
An issue since the game came out. We're surprised they haven't fixed it yet, unless it's something we're doing wrong as pilots. You know, I don't know. I kind of thought that too, but it wasn't really happening until, for me at least, until like a couple weeks ago. Oh, we're already passing over Palm Beach International. Then it's basically just water. From here. Marlin, Prida, Isaac, Oyster, Carey, Majors, Zeta, Quebec Alpha, and then Rutok, Haggett, Reentry, maybe, Mackey, Hardy, Shmoo, Bino, that's a good one, Milet, Wesson, and Shmoo, that's a good one. I like that one. That's funny. Hear the ATC say Shmoo, continue direct Shmoo.
Southwest 364 climb and maintain flight level 250.
It's a long flight. It's over 1,000 nautical miles. We still have 900 something to go. It's like, it said it was like 2.5 hours. It's already been what?
Climb and maintain flight level 250 Southwest
38 minutes. So it's gonna be a hot minute before we get down there. Do I speed up simulation speed? I don't know how to do that, so no. I'm just gonna fly it as is. This is honestly very bizarre to me to have clouds at 39,000 feet.
Exojet 780, descend and maintain flight level 190.
I mean, let's pull up the... PBI. Okay, so you got over. That was the Palm Beach International we just flew over. Overcast at 19, scattered at 15, a few at 1600. But winds 12 to 24 knots. I mean,
Miami Center Southwest 2202, flight level tree 90.
Doesn't explain the
Southwest 2202, Miami Center radar contact. Continue to Papa
the clouds
Hotel
at
Kilo.
39,000 feet. Let's look at not gonna let me. They're not gonna let me do this. What's going on here? Let's look at our destination airport. TJSJ. Luis Munoz International. It says United States, but it's Puerto Rico. All right. 070 at 13 knots. Broken clouds. Visibility 10 miles. Ceiling 10,000 feet. So a few at 2,400. Scattered at 5,000. Broken at 10,000. E002 on the altimeter, so shouldn't be that bad getting in there. And they're using
Delta 1522 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 90 generic. Report them in sight.
9 o'clock.
Delta 1522 have the traffic.
Southwest 2202 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 400 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Delta 1522 contact Miami Center on 134.2.
You board during cruise, and
Good
sometimes
day.
we'll speed up just cruise portion depending on if you're doing a long flight.
134.2 Delta 1522.
I generally don't do a lot of long flights.
Miami
Usually
Center, Delta
my limit is
1522,
about an hour and a half.
90.
Delta 1522 Miami Center radar. Contact continue to Isaac.
So, I was actually gonna do. I actually probably should have gone to like Havana, Cuba, and gone from Havana, or from like Tampa to Miami, and then Miami to San Juan. But I really want to fly into Princess Juliana. Is it Princess Juliana, the one that's by the beach? Runway right on the beach? Yes, I think it is. I don't even think there's an actual flight plan that goes from Tampa to San Juan. That would be probably a Miami one. More likely Miami to San Juan. Yes, I wanna fly to Princess Juliana. I actually did that. Actually didn't stream it or record or anything. In the Dash 8 the other day, but for some reason, was it the Dash 8? It was the Citation CJ4 is what it was. And for some reason, I can't figure out how to get those planes to follow the flight plan. So I've got to go back to the drawing board on that one. I know it has something to do with nav mode, but I don't know.
Miami Center generic November 77 Whiskey Bravo 13,000 feet.
Okay, I think we're
Generic November 77
maybe
Whiskey
done
Bravo
with the
Miami
clouds
Center
now.
altimeter 29.9 tree radar contact. Continue to Preda. Servicios integral 65 descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Envoy tree 453 descend and maintain 8,400 feet.
Another plane I want to get, well, I want to get that Lear 35 that Jeff was flying last night.
Integral 65.
But another one I want to get is
Miami Center Envoy tree 515 flight level 230.
a CRJ.
Envoy tree 515 Miami Center radar contact continue.
Maybe a 777. You didn't do Princess Juliana for a while because the airport has ILS. You only learn ILS approaches to start.
Climb and maintain flight level 190. Keep speed.
I don't think it has.
80 knots.
You're right. I don't believe it has ILS. So there was a lot of hand flying for that one, and I'm bad at visualizing runways and there are many reasons I'm not a pilot, and probably my vision is not the least of them.
Generic 9 or Quebec Sierra descend and maintain flight level.
I'd also love to get better at flying helicopters. I don't understand the physics of the helicopter flights, so I can get off the ground and fly around a little bit, but when it comes to trying to land, I don't understand it at all.
Quebec Sierra climb and maintain flight level 400.
I guess I could try the flight school thing for helicopters in the integrated into the game, but
Climb and maintain flight level 400. Generic 9 or Quebec Sierra.
never really got into helicopters. The funny thing about helicopters is I didn't realize until, so let's see, it was, what year was it? I don't know. It was maybe 7 or so years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. I was visiting family in New York, and one of my cousins, among the other, the many kind of jobs that he has, seasonal, where they live in New York, there's just very seasonal, and he was working at the East Hampton airport, driving the fuel truck and refueling planes, helicopters, what have you. So I went out there one day and I hopped up in the fuel truck with him. It's not a big field at all. And I didn't realize that when a helicopter
NASA Center Delta 1522 flight level 390.
Delta 1522 NASA Center radar contact continue to carry.
When a helicopter makes an approach to an airport and they have to follow the same rules as planes. I guess that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense actually, but I didn't realize that the ones that only had the skids, obviously they can't drive on the ground along the taxiways, but the ones that have landing gear, wheels, have to use the taxiways just like a plane does. Like I said, it makes perfect sense, but I didn't know that.
Generic tree Charlie Romeo descend and maintain flight level 180.
That daunting 800 nautical mile Notification right there. Our ground speed is 544 knots. So, I wish this plane could go up to like 42 or 43,000. That was the day I got to, let's see. There was a Prowl TV Mate 2010. Hello, how are ya? There was a helicopter there that was owned. Was it a plane or a helicopter? Can't remember if it was a plane or a helicopter. I think it was a plane that was owned by the people that owned Chipotle or started Chipotle. And then there was another helicopter that I actually got to go inside of, which was pretty cool. And that helicopter required 2 pilots. And it had it was like a small airplane. It was incredible. The most expensive helicopter I've ever seen.
JetBlue 14904, descend and maintain 4,600 feet. Descend and maintain 4,600 feet, JetBlue 14904.
Oh, we'll turn the seatbelt sign off. Oh, we'll turn the no smoking sign off too. So if you want to light up, you're more than welcome to light up. We got a long ways to go here, so go ahead and fill the cabin with smoke if you want. Just don't be smoking that cheap stuff.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, JetBlue 14904. Bahamas
No
203
Virginia Slims
climb
on this
and
flight.
Maintain 12,000 feet. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet, Bahamas 203.
And please don't be smoking weed on the plane. It stinks. I guess you could smoke a pipe if you want. Like a tobacco pipe.
Southwest 1867, you are 44 miles north. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 14 approach via Mellon transition. Clear to Mellon.
Alright, I will be right back.
American 416 climb and maintain 2,000 feet. JetBlue 14904 traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Bahamas 203 traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,700 feet generic. Report them in sight. JetBlue 14904 have the traffic. Climb and maintain
Riders
2,000
Republic
feet, American
shorts.
416.
Hello, how long are you flying? I am flying
American
as long as it
416
takes me
climb
to
and maintain 9,000
get
feet.
to fly the next 765.14 nautical miles. When I was making the flight plan, it said
Climb and maintain
like close to
9,000
2.5
feet,
hours.
American 416.
And that doesn't include taxiing to the runway or from the runway. So, and we are flying from Tampa International in Florida to, what's the guy's name? Luis Munoz Marin International in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So, it has been almost an hour since we fired the engines, or since we started our pre-flight. So probably another hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So 150 nautical miles is a long way. Excited for FS 2024? Absolutely. And I'm going to be. Are you flying fly-by-wire A320neo? I believe so. Yes. That I've got to have the fly-by-wire simulations app running while I'm flying this plane. So I think that's what it is. I'm definitely excited for Flight Sim 2024, Brad. I'm going to get. There's gonna be 2 games that I'm definitely getting the most whatever the most expensive version of is. One of them is NCAA football, because I'm a huge football fan. And the other is going to be Flight Sim 2024. Because now that I've kind of gotten better at it,
climb and maintain flight level 190 American 416.
I'm going to do more of it. And you know what? I missed an opportunity this past Tuesday. I was going to start, and I meant to start, and I didn't. I failed to start a series of streams that I have entitled Euro Truck Simulator Tuesday. Normally the fly-by-wire has a tablet in this holder. Then maybe it's not the fly-by-wire. I guess it's not. Because I definitely don't have a tablet. And my code doesn't have a tablet. My code that doesn't exist. Nothing but blue water, man. Look at that clear water down there. That is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. The sun reflecting off of it, absolutely beautiful. You just have to install the fly-by-wire one.
Bahamas 29er for you are 40 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 14 approach via Karai transition. Clear to Karai.
We spot the LVFR A30, A3. Oh, I saw that. It was like 50, 60 bucks, man.
Expect ILS runway 14 approach via Karai transition. Clear to Karai, Bahamas 29er 4.
There was a couple of them that I saw that were around $11, I think.
Generic 6 Victor Charlie descend and maintain flight level 340.
Flight Sim Hobby gets expensive. Yes, it does. I have not bought any sceneries. I don't.
Descend and maintain flight level 340. Generic 6 Victor Charlie.
I don't need them that badly. Honestly, I don't need them that badly. Unfortunately, only know the price in euros, German, you know. Gotcha. Only pay for Navigraph when I can afford it, and I No, I'd use a lot. Yeah. Well, let's see. I think it would be more in euros than US dollars. So if it was like 11, let's see. Like the one, I can't remember which ones they were, and I can't go to the marketplace right now because I'm flying, but there were a couple planes that were around $11 maybe, $11. So let's say it's probably less than 20 euros, I guess. So if it was the plane you're talking about was like let's say $50, you're talking what, 70, 80 euros? It'd be 23. Okay. I don't know what the conversion is, so I'm just ballparking. So it's basically twice as much, almost. Not a little bit more than twice as much. So if it was, well, yeah, I don't know. It's Saturday. I don't want to do math today. I don't normally have to do math anyway, so. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. We are under 700 nautical miles. You want to buy the Phoenix A320, but you can't buy it in Germany? Wonder why that is. Somebody was telling me the other day, I think it was, well, Brad knows who it is. Jack was telling me Phoenix A320 is better than the fly-by-wire or the generic one. I don't know. I don't know how the same plane could be different, but you said I learned the A320, the Phoenix is one you're gonna get.
Bahamas 2904, you are 28 miles southeast.
I can't imagine the controls will be that much different, though.
Expect ILS runway 14 approach via Karai transition.
I can't imagine the panel up here is going to be much different. I mean, there's probably going to be a tablet like the fly-by-wire. I just can't imagine. Maybe it looks cleaner. I don't know. Maybe there's better liveries. I have no idea. But an A320 Neo is an A320 Neo. You think it's just more study level. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about planes to. I could fumble my way through flying this thing. Fly-by-wire is an A320 Neo. The Phoenix is an A320 CEO. But it's the same airframe. I can't imagine the controls would be that much different. It's still it's still a side stick, right? Because like at least the 320 and 321 are side stick, right? I think. I don't know about the 319. And I don't know about the 220. Maybe I'll have to look it up on YouTube and see.
Generic 7 Juliet Sierra, you are 24 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 13 approach. tree Charlie Delta descend and maintain flight level tree 00.
Tip of the wing. There are strange pointy things that go up that only the Neo has and the CEO has others. You talk about the winglets? About the winglets? Because I know there was one that's got like a upper and a lower. Is that the 737? I don't know. I like I said, I know how to tell an Airbus from a Boeing because the Airbus is more curved on the front and the Boeing is a little bit more pointy. All right, Brad, I'm going to test your music knowledge. Take off the N on this, and do you know what the reference is for this tail number right here? No. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the Beastie Boys, but their 1986 album, Licensed to Ill, had a plain tail on it, and that was what it said. So if you read it backwards, take off the N. I was about to put my finger over it on the screen as if you could see that, but take off the N and read what it says backwards. So I'm covering the N with the mouse pointer. I really, even in the 80s, I don't know how they got away with that, but so now whenever I fly a plane in this game, that I don't ever change the tail number. And when you're setting up your flight and everything, I don't change the tail number. Some of the planes will have it on like a little placard or like a little plate, like right here or right here somewhere. I guess the Airbus doesn't have it. Like the smaller planes will have it, so because it is fantastic. Now flying from Cologne to Mallorca. Oh, Spain. Cologne is France. Is that right?
Generic tree Charlie Delta descend and maintain flight level tree 00.
I almost said Mallorca, but then I remembered my Spanish from high school. It's Mallorca. Oh, so what I was going to say earlier was that I'm going to be doing a series streaming on Tuesday, streaming Euro Truck Simulator 2. So call it ETS Tuesday. So What do I think? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I try not to think. About Cologne, France. You'll need to get an ET. You should. If you want, you want to spend some money to get some, to be able to play a game. ETS2. I think the base price is actually pretty low, but. Oh no, Cologne. I'm sorry, Germany. Sorry. See, you're trying to get me to think. It sounds like it would be French. There's not enough weird squiggly dots or lines over the letters for it to be French, though. No, I forgot that Cologne was in Germany. It's your home airport. Okay. Very cool. I hope your home airport is bigger than mine, because mine is quite sad. That's the reason you haven't got it yet. Want to get the extra maps and not wanting to pay. But you know what you can do? You can bundle them all together. There's a way to bundle it all, where you can buy the base game and probably 6 or 7 map packs. Don't quote me on that, but maybe 6 or 7 map packs. Cologne is also sad. 6 or 7 map packs, and it'll cost you maybe less than
Descend and maintain flight level tree
$50.
JetBlue 15 tree tree.
$50 to $60 maybe. We have the old 0G there. You're gonna do it at some point. You should. The game is beautiful. It really is. You can also find a profile, and you can find a profile that's got like a couple million. Words are difficult. A couple $1 million. Buy yourself some garages, buy a couple of trucks, hire some drivers, and you start making money in no time, especially if you've got like, a bunch of different map packs. Then your drivers are going all over the place, going on long runs. Once they start leveling up, making money. It's the same as ATS, basically. It's just smaller trucks, narrow roads. Matter of fact, my home garage in ETS2 is in Frankfurt. I just recently got the Italy, France, Spain, Portugal, and like the West Balkans. So like, I don't remember what countries there are. Lithuania, maybe. So it's into like the Russian territory, well, former USSR, former Soviet Union territories. Let's see where we are. Oh wait, we're over a bunch of water. Oh, there were some airports down here. We're past the Bahamas. I think from San Juan we might come back. Well, I can't zoom out far enough on here, but we might come back and go to Havana, Cuba, and then down into South America from there. I want to fly into Rio de Janeiro. Sao Paulo. And fly like a What's your favorite flying related company? I don't know, Brad. Let me see. I don't know how to figure that out. If I knew how to figure that out, I'd tell you. It's top of descent, like right before you. I think it's right before you start to obviously descend, right? It might be around Mackey or Hardy, I think. It's somewhere in here. I don't know what islands these are. MBGT. Dags, McCartney International, Grand Turk. Okay. Interesting. Salt K. A 2,800 foot runway. You think I could land this thing on a 2,800 foot runway? South Caicos. 1,013 feet. And Burgess K International.
Delta 1522 contact Miami Center on 132.3.
Miami Center?
Good day.
132.3 Delta 1522. Goodbye. Miami Center Delta 1522 flight level 390.
Have to be your flight computer, but let's see, hold on. I do have my flight plan up here. Rutalk is our next one. Oh, by the way, it was 1,086 nautical miles. I would say here, maybe. Given our estimated arrivals at 1928, about 36 minutes of descent. So 1928, so we're at 1820. Is that, is it 1828? Yeah, so we got 1816 rather, 1817. So we got about maybe 40 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how to calculate it. So don't know how it works. Yeah, I need to do some brief. Be your flight computer. What is my favorite flying related company? I don't quite know what you mean by that. Like, what's my favorite airline? What's my favorite airframe? My favorite plane manufacturer? My favorite airline is probably Delta, because my home airport, which again we've discussed, is rather sad. We only have, well, now we have 5 airlines. We just started having service from JetBlue this week. On Monday, I think it was. No. Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday? So we have Delta, we have American, United, There's a regional one called Silver Airways. It's, I think, regional to Florida and maybe the Southeast. And now JetBlue.
2A Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93, 854 descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
New what? This.
2A Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93, 854 descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
Is the airport where I live, where I'm landing? Oh, in Puerto Rico, yes. Or are you talking about my local airport, my home airport? Yes, I believe it does as well. We have 2 runways at my local airport. It's 9 and 27, and then 18 and 36. And the terminal has maybe 16 gates, maybe 16. Now the current terminal, it's pretty modern. I mean, they've modernized it very well, I think. And let's see, that terminal's been open for, let's say, 35 years, maybe. Yeah, 3 runways. Yeah, I think they've 86 any of their chances of adding more runways because they've to the south of the 9 and 27, and I believe to the west of the 18 and 36, they have installed like 2 giant solar panel farms.
2A Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93, 854 descend and maintain
so
flight level tree 60.
There's no chance of adding any more runways, I don't think. I mean, really, with 5 airlines flying in there, and then like
climb and maintain flight level tree 602A Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93, 854.
And I mean, we have FedEx and UPS that fly in there, and they both fly. I don't know if UPS flies in there anymore. I know FedEx does. FedEx has a permanent tarmac spot, like 3 or 4 of them for 2 big planes. I want to say they're probably A319, 320, 321, something like that. They're big planes, and some smaller ones. I think like the Cessna Grand Caravan 208B. That's my home airport. It is Tallahassee, Florida. It's very, very sad. Here, I'll show you. It's an international airport, but there's nothing really international about it. Alright, so the winds are... Wow. Kind of variable, looks like. 220, but it's a even split between 080 and 340 at 7 knots. Ceiling is none, although scattered clouds at 3100, scattered at 250. Altimeter's lower than I've ever seen it there.
WestJet 2128 descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
So they're running 27 and 18. So 27. This is the commercial runway,
Descend and
and
maintain 9,000 feet WestJet 2128.
18 and 36 are over here. They don't intersect. The runways don't intersect. And the runway over here, there's a helicopter flight school, and there's, I think, the old terminal from my youth. It was very small,
Air and hashtag 91,
and
52 and hashtag 93, 854 descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
for every flight from the old terminal, you had to walk out onto the tarmac and up a set of stairs.
575 climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
So, it was very small. Obviously, no. You show the airport from Google Maps.
2A air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93, 854 descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
That's it right there. So here's the terminal right here. There's not that many gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's only 8 gates. There used to be gates on the backside. I think they did away with those though. So this, let's see. Let's see. I'd have to see it from the road, but one of these... That's a park... No, that's a tarmac.
Generic 0 Hotel Golf climb and maintain flight level 400.
This right here might be the old terminal. Let me see. I think this is the old terminal right here. You can see there ain't much parking there. There's a flight school there now, but pretty much parking there. Cologne has 2 terminals. Yeah, we have 1. Like I said, ours is very sad. So over... Now they are actually widening this road. This is an old Google Map shot. But down, I don't know if you can see it down here or not. Yeah, right here. Solar panels.
Generic 0 Hotel Golf climb and maintain flight level 400.
I thought there was another one over here. Maybe there's not. But here's the water treatment facility, right at the end of runway 27. So if you
Runway is 212 descend and maintain 6,100 feet.
if you somehow come up short of 27, you're gonna end up in the shit, literally.
Generic 0 Hotel Golf climb and maintain flight level 400.
Here's the
American 1 tree, 41 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
this is what I was telling you about. These are FedEx planes right here. Obviously you can see that.
400 generic 0 Hotel Golf.
There's a spot for another one here, and then you got the smaller ones there.
American 1 tree 41.
FedEx Dropbox, FedEx Customer Center. I didn't realize this. All things FedEx were right there. This shows you how much I pay attention.
WestJet 2128, you are 45 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 10 approach.
All right. Anyways, looks like the runway. No, the runway's not closed. They just normally take off. Well, no, they do take off from that end, because usually,
Maintain present heading and altitude.
usually the
Expect
pattern
vectors
is
visual runway 10 approach. WestJet
27. And I
2128.
thought 36, but I could be wrong. I think 27 and 18 is the normal departure pattern, but the north-south runway is for the smaller planes, and the east-west runway is for commercial traffic. And then, like, I guess if the governor's flying anywhere, he, his plane would take off from 18 or 36, I guess. I don't know. We have 419 nautical miles to go. So we got a ways to go here. $19.29, so an hour until we're on the ground. 529 is our ground speed. 529 knots. We are booking it. What do these things do? Well, ground speed. Oh yeah, it was 529. It was 530. Yeah, we're booking it right now. We got a bit of a tailwind. Uh, 274 at 61. So base.
Generic 0 Hotel Golf climb and maintain flight level 400. American 2584 descend and maintain flight level 320. JetBlue 1454 descend and maintain flight level 340. Island ways 2 tree, to you are 27 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 10 approach. JetBlue 4 tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20. American 2758 descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60, American 2758. JetBlue 4 tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
What's my graphic settings? I've got everything turned way up. I've got everything turned to the max here because I've got a.
JetBlue 1454 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
In what, October?
Runways 2 tree 2 UR 22 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 13,000. Descend and maintain flight level tree 40 JetBlue 1454. JetBlue 4 tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20. American 2584 descend and maintain Island Ways 2 tree 2 UR 20 miles southeast. Descend and maintain.
I got a new
expect vectors visual runway
GPU
10
back
approach.
in.
American 2758 descend and maintain flight level tree.
I want to say
Island Ways 2 tree 2 UR 19 miles south. Descend and maintain
September or
12,000 feet,
October.
expect vectors
I don't
visual
remember.
Runway 10 approach.
And I've been able to turn the settings way up since then. So excited about that. MBMC Conch Bar.
2 miles north. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 10 approach.
I think there is a. Is that a?
Island Ways 2 tree 2 UR 17 miles south. Descend and JetBlue 4 tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
Is that a time change? Is that a time zone? I think it is. I think that's a time zone line right there. You have a GTX 1660 Super.
Island Ways 2
We have
tree
40
2
FPS on
UR
high
16
settings.
miles south. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 10 approach.
I'm getting low to, well, anywhere from like 50 to 58 it looks like. And that's with a 3060 card. I went from a 1660 to a 3060. And the difference is night and day.
JetBlue 4 tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
I was only able to do
2584 descend
medium
and maintain
settings
flight
before.
level tree 20.
For the most part. Yeah, it makes a world of difference with
United
this
1837
game.
descend and maintain flight level tree 10.
I'm hoping Flight Sim 2024 won't require another
JetBlue 4
upgrade.
tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
Because if it does, then, you know, I may have to delay getting the sim for a while.
United 1837 climb and maintain flight level tree 20.
Alright, I will be right back. I gotta go transfer some laundry over.
JetBlue 4 tree 6 descend and maintain flight level tree 20. United 1837 descend and maintain flight level tree 20. 1837 descend and maintain flight level tree 20. Delta 1990 descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Keep speed. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20. United 1837. JetBlue 1528 climb and maintain flight level tree 20. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 JetBlue 1528. JetBlue 1528 climb and maintain flight level tree 40.
All right, I'm back.
Flight level tree 40 JetBlue 1528.
So you want a 3060, but your dad said no. Well, gotta listen to your dad. That's the beauty of being the dad. You can say no, and it sticks. Well, if you do it right.
Delta 1990 descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
All right, let's check our... we're getting close to 300 nautical miles. Let's check our VTAR again. All right. 070 at 11 and 19.
Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Okay. So we're landing on runway 8, I believe. Let's see. Yes, 08. Okay, so that's good. This is where we're going right here. Let's see. Our ceiling is, our visibility is 10 miles. Ceiling is 12,000. Few clouds at 3,200. Scatter at 8,000 and broken at 12,000. So it might be
Live weather?
Huh? This is the live METAR, yeah.
You can just put a sky vector.
Or I could just Google it and do what I do here, and this is it.
Yeah.
I could either try to...
29 degrees Celsius. Okay.
No. Is it? Yeah, maybe. It's a tropical island, so yeah.
Cool day.
I mean, it's still
Delta
winter.
1990
Still winter time.
Maintain flight level tree 60. Keep speed not above 22.
070 at 11. Gusting to
40.
19. But it's a headwind, so it'll help me slow down. Scattered at
80,
A few at 3,200, scattered at 8,000, broken at 12,000.
That's the temperature dip.
So there's the altimeter, 29er,
Delta 199er 0 descend and maintain flight level tree 60 keeps Spirit Wings tree 147 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
Sorry, that was one of my kids. He's the one that's the big aviation buff. He's started school to become a pilot. I recommend the LVFR A319 CEO. It's a cool airplane, has a cabin with passengers inside. You know what? Maybe I'll check it out when I'm done here. I don't know. I want to get some JetBlue liveries.
American 1 tree to 9er traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain flight level tree 40 Spirit Wings tree 147. Spirit Wings tree 147 traffic is 11 o'clock 2 miles
Yes,
at
it has
flight level
JetBlue.
tree 70 generic. Report them in sight.
So, oh, that's right, because if you buy it from the marketplace, it comes with some liveries. It's tempting.
Spirit Wings tree 147 have
I think we're still on Miami Center, aren't we? Are we? Yes, we are. So 288 miles, so we're probably 160 miles from top of descent. But the A320 has new liveries. Oh, it has no liveries. Well, I downloaded these from, I don't remember what site it was, one of the flight sim websites. I've got a couple of Air Canadas. I've got a couple of Aer Lingus. I've got 3 or 4 Delta. I've got a FedEx. I have a Spirit one, Spirit Airlines. Basically the Greyhound of the sky. When I went to Virginia last month, I flew on a Delta 717, a Boeing 717. I don't think I'd ever flown on one of those before. I've flown on like an MD-11 or MD-80 or 88 before. I've flown on prop planes before because I'm old, and that's what we used to have flying in and out of Tallahassee. I flown on CRJs and the Embraer 170, 75s, 190, 95s, I think they are. I've probably flown on a 727. I know I've flown on a 737. I don't think I've been on a 747. I think I would probably remember that. My parents have been on a 787, the Dreamliner, when they flew from Toronto to Tel Aviv. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is doing here. It's not dropping frames, but weird. I do have a Twitch, and I switched a little while back from Twitch to YouTube. I don't do both. I know there's a way to do both, but I don't do both. At least not simultaneously. So that plane is going from, I'm guessing from San Juan to Miami. Because it's at 37,000 feet.
Delta 1522 traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 70 generic. Report them in sight.
Yep, got them in sight.
American 1 tree 29er traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 405 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 have the traffic.
Oh no, they're going from Miami to probably to
American 1 tree
San Juan.
29er traffic in sight.
Looks like they're trying to race us. Looks like they're trying to lose. What it looks like to me.
Spirit Wings tree 147 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
What it looks like to me. Do I speak German? No. I know a few words in German. Like I know how to ask for a beer. Das Bier. I mean, I think everyone knows Guten Tag. I know Nein means no. That's about all I can tell you. Lederhosen, is that German? I don't know. Not descending yet. Getting close, Brad. We are. Oh shit! Now I've lost my. Oh, there it is. 233 nautical miles out. So. Probably another 100 nautical miles until we're... I don't know. I doubt the traffic is that heavy, but... Probably... Although 100 miles will go pretty quick. I mean, I could take over and just go terminal velocity into the water, but I don't think that would count as a descent. Do I have flaps out? No. Not at 39,000 feet. Boy. I mean, if this was realistic, I could put the gear down and rip the gear off with 39,000 feet. not going to rip the gear off, though. One of my friends, Daniel, was always asking me to do a belly landing. I'm not going to do that either. Or he's always actually asking me to do a barrel roll, too. I'm not going to do a barrel roll. I don't think this thing will do a barrel roll. If it does, it might do it once. Or if it's doing a barrel roll, it would be because I really screwed something up.
Delta 1522 contact San Juan Center on 135.7.
135.7 Delta 1522. Do I butter?
Going to 135.7 Delta 1522.
I've been
San Juan Center, Delta
getting
1522,
better
flight
at
level 390.
landing lately.
Delta 1522 San Juan Center radar. Contact continue to hard.
What is this? I don't know if I would call it butter. Like, as far as getting the plane onto the runway, it's been smooth. Now, whether or not it's in the proper landing zone or left or right of center. Can I try PTFS? I'm not sure what that is.
Envoy train. Delta 1522 traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 70 generic.
Yeah, I see.
Report them in sight. American 1329er traffic is 11 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 405 Airbus A20N.
405? I am not at 40,000 feet.
Delta 1522 have the traffic.
American 1329er have the Airbus A20N in sight.
I'm not at flight level 410, 415, 405, whatever you said. ETFS. Again, I don't know what that is.
Envoy tree 9er 40, descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60, Envoy tree 9er 40.
Roblox. No, I don't play Roblox.
United 2208, contact Miami Center on 132.3. Good day.
Nope, I don't play Roblox. I don't even know if any of my kids play Roblox. I have no idea. Okay.
Going to 132.3, United 2208. American 1329er, contact Miami Center on 132.3. Good day. Going to 132.3, American 1329er. Delta 1522 traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 70 generic. Report them in sight. American 1329er traffic is 11 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 405 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 have the generic in sight.
American 1329er traffic in sight. Sunwing 4629er climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00, Sunwing 4629er. Delta 1522 descend and maintain flight level 250.
All right, Brad, we're descending. 250.
Descend and maintain flight level 250 Delta 1522.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
All right.
Delta 1522 traffic is 9 o'clock tree miles at flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight. American 1329er traffic is 3 o'clock tree miles at flight level 375 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 have the generic in sight.
American 1329er have the traffic. American 161 climb and maintain flight level 340. Climb and maintain flight level 340 American 161.
All right, folks, we're turning the seatbelt sign on. We're beginning our descent. Seatbelts and no smoking signs are back on. So grab a seat, grab a seatbelt, put it on, put your cigarettes out. We'll be on the ground shortly. And my dog is barking.
Southwest 492, descend and maintain flight level 180. Delta 1522 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 generic. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 traffic in sight.
Delta 1522 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 280 generic. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 traffic in sight.
American 1329er traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 2905 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Tree 29er have the traffic. American 78 Tree, descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
Alright, sorry, I'm trying to figure out my, do a barrel roll.
American
One of these times,
1251 climb
I'm finally
and
gonna give
maintain
in.
flight level tree 80.
Maybe. I don't have a... Maybe I'll do it just to take off and try a barrel roll at... Probably gonna have to do it around 20,000 feet in order to not die.
American 78 Tree, descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
I don't know if this plane will do a barrel roll or not. Make sure they tell me.
American 1251 climb and maintain flight level tree 80. Climb and maintain flight level tree 80 American 1251. Delta 1522 descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
11,000 feet?
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, Delta 1522.
American 78 Tree, descend and maintain flight level tree 10. American 78 Tree, descend and maintain flight level tree 10.
If it does a barrel roll, it'll be a spectacular crash. Well, yeah, that's...
American 1251 climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
I could always just do a vertical climb and stall it. Then you might see a flat spin.
Climb and maintain
I don't know if I want to
flight
do that
level
either,
tree
though.
80 American 1251. American Tree 88 descend and maintain flight level tree 10. Delta 1522 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 220 generic. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 traffic in sight.
American 1329er traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 230 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. American 1329er have the Airbus A20N in sight.
I mean, if I was flying an F-18, I could definitely do several barrel rolls.
American Tree 88 descend and maintain. American 1251 climb and maintain flight level tree 80. American 1251 climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
Like that guy who stole a plane and did a backflip, missing the water by about 10 feet. Yeah, that guy died. Yeah, he did it. He did an inside loop. That guy had some serious issues too. Everybody has issues. I don't think I have that kind of issues. Alright, we're 54 nautical miles out. Let's do... Wrong one.
Delta 1522 traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 15,000 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Yep, I see him.
Delta
Actually, he
1522
nailed the
traffic in
loop.
sight.
Oh, yeah.
American Tree 88. American 1329er traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at 13,800 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Alright, let's go back to our METAR for a second.
American 1329er traffic in sight. Delta 1522 traffic alert. 10 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 15,100 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Delta 1522 have the generic in sight.
Christ, less than a mile? Oh, yeah. They were behind me, though. Okay, so 29er, 9er, 8 is our altimeter here. We're reducing our speed. Maybe making a right here in a second. Slight right.
American Tree 88, descend and maintain flight level 190. Delta 1522 contact San Juan Center on 118.15. Good day.
118.15 Delta 1522. Goodbye. San Juan Center Delta 1522 11,000 feet.
Delta 1522 San Juan Center altimeter 29er.98 radar contact. Continue to mile it. American 24 tree climb and maintain flight level
Need to be
280.
descending here. I'm gonna put our landing lights on, even though we're at
Climb and maintain flight
even though we're at
level
11,000.
American 24 tree.
We're gonna go through the clouds here in a second, so
San Juan Center, American Tree 88, 100 feet. American Tree 88, San Juan Center altimeter 29.98 radar contact. Continue. American Tree 88, descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Descend and maintain 17,000 feet, American Tree 88. Delta 1522, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
1,000.
Iberia 6 Tree 9er, contact San Juan Center on 135.7. Good day. American 1329er, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, Delta 1522.
American Tree 88, descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Delta 1522 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 12,700 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Yep, I got them.
American 78 Tree, descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
Delta 1522 traffic in sight.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, American 78 Tree.
Question is, are they cut?
Descend and maintain 7,000
They
feet.
cutting in front of me?
American 1 Tree 29er. American 1 Tree 29er traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at 9,200 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. American 1 Tree 29er, contact San Juan approach on 119.4. Good day. Going to 119.4, American 1 Tree 29er. American 78 Tree, contact San Juan Center on 135.7. Good day. Delta 1522, contact San Juan approach on 119.4. Good day.
119.4 Delta 1522. Goodbye. San Juan approach Delta 1522 6,200 feet.
Delta 1522 San Juan approach altimeter 29.98 radar contact. Continue to mile it.
Breaking right into these clouds.
1522, you are 19 miles west. Descend and maintain 3,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 8 approach via Delta Delta Papa transition. Cleared to Delta Delta Papa.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 8 approach via Delta Delta Papa transition. Cleared to Delta Delta Papa Delta 1522.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? What's this plane doing?
American 1329er traffic is 5 o'clock tree miles at 4,000 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Where are we going? Where's this plane taking me?
Delta 1522 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 3,900 feet generic. Report them in sight. American 1329er, you are 10 miles west of San Juan. Contact San Juan Tower on 132.05 when inbound on the approach.
Delta 1522 traffic in sight.
Tower on 132.05.
There's the field somewhere over there.
1329er.
Oh, now it's turning back over towards this. What are we doing here? Basically, we're gonna make a 90-degree turn here. Go ahead and reduce to 180. Put another notch of flaps in. All right, here we go. We're on the inbound. Altitude 3,200. That's 3,200. We're good.
Delta 1522 descend and maintain 2,400 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet, Delta 1522.
Yeah.
Delta 1522, you are 10 miles west of San Juan. Contact San Juan Tower on 132.05 when inbound on the approach.
32005. Here we go.
Tower on 132.05, Delta 1522. San Juan Tower, Delta 1522, 9 miles west inbound, ILS runway 8 approach.
Delta 1522 San Juan Tower. Altimeter 29.908, wind 10 tree at 9er. Cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
San Juan Tower, Delta 1522 inbound, ILS runway 8 approach.
Delta 1522 San Juan Tower. Altimeter 29.908, wind 10 tree at 9er. Cleared ILS runway 8 approach. American 1 tree 29er, turn next taxiway.
San Juan Tower, Delta 1522 inbound, ILS runway 8 approach.
Oh my gosh, it's doing this crap again.
Delta 1522 San Juan Tower. Altimeter 29.908, wind 10 tree at 9er. Cleared ILS runway 8 approach. Delta 1522, follow the generic on the runway. Wind 10 tree at 9er. Cleared to land runway 8. American 1 tree, 29er exit runway when able.
Cleared ILS runway 8 approach, Delta 1522. Cleared to land runway 8 Delta 1522.
Oh my goodness, why does it keep doing this?
American 1 tree, 29er contact ground on 121.9er. Care 8121, turn next taxiway. 121.9er, American 1 tree, 29er. Goodbye. Care 8121, contact ground on 121.9er.
We're too high. Yep, we're too high.
121.9er, Care 8121. Goodbye.
Overspeed.
Not overspeed, my goodness.
Overspeed.
500,
Overspeed. Overspeed.
400,
We're
300,
too wobbly here.
200,
It's actually gonna be pretty good.
100, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5,
Woo! How you like them apples? Welcome,
Delta 15.
welcome to San Juan, baby.
Taxiway.
Let's go. That was butt hair right there.
22, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Delta 1522. Good day.
121.9er Delta 1522. Goodbye.
Right. Let's turn that off. Let's go to ground point 9.
San Juan ground Delta 1522 taxi to the gate.
Delta 1522 taxi to gate Delta 5 via taxiway Sierra 5, Sierra 6 November, 2 November 1.
Taxi to gate Delta 5 via taxiway Sierra 5, Sierra 6 November 2 November 1 Delta 1522.
Yeah, sure. That, what he said.
San Juan ground, American 1 tree, 29er taxi to the gate. American 1 tree, 29er taxi to gate Charlie 10 using taxiway Sierra 6 November, 2 November.
So,
Taxiing to gate Charlie 10 using taxiway Sierra
aviation
6
guy, was that
November, 2
pretty
November,
buttery?
American 1 tree, 29er.
As far as where I was width-wise on the runway, it wasn't very good. I was too far left, but
Night cargo 201, hold position, caution, other traffic.
that, like the actual landing itself, it was probably top 3
Night
for me.
cargo 201, continue taxi.
What's this guy doing?
Roger, night cargo 201.
What's this guy doing?
Southwest 159er tree, continue taxi. Roger, Southwest 159er tree.
American 1329, move your ass.
Southwest 159er tree, hold position, caution, other traffic. Southwest 159er tree, continue taxi. Roger, Southwest 159er tree.
We're following another plane, and we're following a van on the taxiway. That plane just turned through a fuel truck. Beautiful. And the van just went through a fuel truck. Beautiful. And now the fuel truck continues. Like, what is going on here? What is going on at the San Juan? What in the San Juan is going on here? Alright, you know what? Oh shit, what did I do? It's not what I wanted to do. I know that plane's not trying to incur on my taxiway here.
San Juan ground Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy taxi to the gate. Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy taxi to gate Bravo 7 using taxiway November.
Oh, now the fuel truck wants to race us, huh?
Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy, hold position, caution, other traffic. Taxiing to gate Bravo 7 via taxiway November Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy. Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy, continue taxi. Roger, Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy. Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy, hold position, caution, other traffic. Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy, continue taxi.
You know, they're bringing the jetway. All right, let's
Roger, Frontier Flight 489. San Juan ground, Delta 1882 ready to copy IFR clearance to Atlanta. Delta 1882 is cleared to Atlanta Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 10 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119er decimal for squawk 1044. Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy, hold position, caution, other traffic.
all right. Looks like the jetway's not quite connected there.
Hold position, Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy. Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy, continue taxi.
Not quite connected there. Was I offline a little bit? Yeah, I guess I was.
Roger, Frontier Flight 489er tree heavy.
Oh, I was like right in between them. Oops.
Delta 1882 cleared to Atlanta Airport
All right.
as filed.
Well,
Takeoff runway 10 climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
that's gonna do it.
Departure on 119er decimal for squawk 1044.
That's gonna do it for now. Let's go back to the main menu here and see. Ooh, look at that. DC3, I think it is. All right, to go from where we are here. Oh, no, we're over here. Sorry. I don't even know what gate we're at. Let's say... I think think we're over here somewhere. That's ramps. Let's say Charlie 9. Down here, for instance, I don't even know what country this is. I feel like I should know what country this is. I don't see taxiway. Oh yeah, you do. Hour and 5 minutes, 489 nautical miles. Actually, high altitude, since that's what we would have to do. Hour 11 minutes. Pulp 01. It's runway 10. That's his. Nope. There's no ILS. Ooh. Oof. See how far it would be to Havana Unana International Airport. Is Havana? This is, yeah, it is. Arrival. Yeah, that would be basically the same as it was to Tampa, from Tampa. So, maybe we'll fly down to like South America and then like over to, I don't know. That's all Mexico. No, it's not. Mexico's over here. Like there's Cancun. That's Mundo Maya. You get into Nicaragua? Somewhere in here. Yeah, this is Nicaragua right here. Tegucigalpa, I don't remember what country that is. I don't remember from Spanish class. Anywho, we'll figure out the next leg. I eventually want to go down to the Sao Paulo. Where the hell's Rio? You know what? The DI or DE? Yeah, it's DE. Campo de Delio Jardim de Matos, Rio de Janeiro. Man, that's a long way. That's 6.5 hours. They ain't fucking doing that. Ah, not a chance, Kibasabi. But now I know where it is. We can split it up by going like here and maybe over here and then down there. So we'll see. This would be a flight for, let's see, I wonder what the what would be in the Dreamliner. I don't have very many for the Dreamliner. I have KLM, Air Canada, and Default. Then you got the generic ones. Oh, there's a Boeing one or an American Airlines one. It would still be 6 hours. Only cuts about 20 minutes off the flight, so. And then with me as a pilot, it probably adds 20 minutes and then takes 2 or 3 years off your life. So what would it be in the 7.4? It would still be over 6 hours. I don't think I have any for the 7.4. I have Emerald Gold. No, I don't. I don't have any for that. World travel. Yeah, me and a 747. I don't even think I could get this thing started. Let's see. Can't imagine the checklist it takes to get this thing started. Unless it's going to put me on the end of the runway, in which case that would be a waste of time. Is it going to start me cold and dark, or does it put me on the runway? I didn't even look. Oh, it's cold and dark. How about that? Checklist. How many pages of checklists do we have? Oh my. Oh, well, okay. Flight. Everything turned on. APU. Jesus Christ. Can't imagine. That's so many freaking lights here. Tune ATC radio to request IFR clearance. I would have thought the fact that I had a flight plan would allow me to do that, but okay. I'm not actually going to commit to this flight. Engine. We're all spinning. Oh, I guess I could.
San Juan ground Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 IFR to Afonso's ready to copy.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 is cleared to Afonso's airport as filed. Takeoff runway 10 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.9er, squawk 2271.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 cleared to Afonso's airport is filed. Takeoff runway 10 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 120.9er, squawk 2271.
Boeing 747 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
Flight director on. Where's my AP? Auto throttle is armed. God. There's so many buttons and switches and shit in here. Oh. LC mode, VNav, RNav, NavNav. Altitude. Where is, oh. Autopilot disconnection. There we go. Where the hell's my autopilot button? Or switch or something. Where is autopilot? Brad, if you're still there, help me out. Oregon Aviator, how you doing? I'm just messing around. I'm not actually gonna do this flight, but I'm trying to find the autopilot on this plane. I don't see it. I know I'm just missing it. Oh. There it is right there. It was in plain sight. Oh, right above the disengage button. How convenient. Alright. Where's this at? Oh, transponder mode. Okay. Got it. Alright. Let's see what it's like taxiing this thing. I'm not actually going to do
San
this
Juan
like...
ground Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 with Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 taxi to and hold short of runway 10 via taxiway November Hotel Hotel 1. Contact tower on 1-2.05 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 10 via taxiway November Hotel Hotel 1 Boeing 747. San Juan ground Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 requesting pushback.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 pushback request accepted.
Oh, I don't have my... You know what? We're gonna stop there. All right. So I don't know. I may stream some OCRP later tonight. I haven't decided yet. But all right, I will talk to you guys next time. Take care. Thanks for tuning in and joining me on kind of a long flight today. So see you next time.